Imagine one day you wake up and everything appears just a little bit off. It's an ordinary morning, but something feels different. Something feels wrong. Picture this. You're walking around your house, a place you've known your whole life, but today it's as though you've stepped into an alternate reality. The coffee mug you always leave on the kitchen table is now on the counter. The walls that were once a calming shade of blue are now a jarring shade of green. The family photos on the mantle are the same, and yet they're different. The smiles seem forced, the eyes vacant. But the most unsettling part of it all, no one else seems to notice. Remember when your sister would always leave her shoes at the door? Well, now she swears she's always kept them in her room. Your dad, who's colorblind, is suddenly arguing that the walls have always been green. Your mom doesn't remember the family trip to the beach, the one you've got pictures of on the mantle. It's as if you've woken up in a parallel universe where everything is the same but just slightly skewed. Now, let's look at some comments from Reddit users who have experienced similar situations. One user wrote, "This happened to me too. Woke up one day and my apartment layout was slightly different. Freaked me out." Another shared, "I think it's just our brains playing tricks on us. Happens to me when I'm really tired." A third user suggested, "Maybe it's a glitch in the matrix, who knows?" And a fourth commented, "I've heard of this phenomenon. It's called the Mandela effect. Look it up." So what's going on here? Are we merely victims of our minds playing tricks on us? Or are we experiencing something more profound, more inexplicable? Could it be a dream, or could it be a glitch in the matrix? Time is a constant, or is it? Let's dive into a tale from the depths of Reddit, where a user found themselves in a perplexing predicament. An ordinary day took a strange turn when they discovered an entire hour had vanished from their day. Just like that, poof, 60 minutes gone. Everyone around them carried on as if nothing had happened, completely oblivious to the missing hour. Now, this isn't your average "I lost track of time" scenario. No, this was an hour that seemingly jumped ship and left our bewildered Redditor in a state of confusion. The clocks confirmed it, the world confirmed it, but their memory and the nagging feeling of something amiss told a different story. Turning to the Reddit community for solace and perhaps an explanation, our user was met with a flurry of theories. One comment suggested a phenomenon known as time dilation, a concept straight out of Einstein's theory of relativity. Another user shared a similar experience, losing 2 hours instead of 1, with no memory of what transpired during that time. A third comment ventured into the realm of the supernatural, speculating about time slips and unseen dimensions. And a fourth, although skeptical, could not entirely dismiss the strange incident. So we're left with the question, is it possible that time can simply vanish, or is it another glitch in the matrix? Have you ever lost something only to find it in a place you've already looked? Now, let's delve into a rather peculiar story from Reddit. Picture this, a user, let's call them Alex, lost a cherished ring. Alex searched high and low, ransacking their home, turning every piece of furniture inside out, but the ring was nowhere to be found. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months, with the ring seemingly vanishing into thin air. Then one day, while Alex was preparing a cup of coffee, there it was, the ring, right there on the kitchen counter. A place that had been searched more than once. The ring hadn't been there the previous day or even that very morning. It was as if the ring had decided to play a game of hide and seek, and now, game over, it sat there, almost smugly. Now let's turn our attention to some of the comments on Alex's post. User 1 chimed in with, "This happened to me with my car keys, searched everywhere, and they reappeared on my coffee table a week later." User 2 shared, "I swear this is a thing. I lost my glasses and found them in a drawer I'd checked multiple times." User 3 wrote, "Sounds like a classic glitch in the Matrix to me." And finally, User 4 contributed, "Maybe it's not us losing things, but things deciding to go on a little adventure of their own." So, what do we make of this? A case of absent-mindedness or a glitch in our perceived reality? Is our universe playing mind games with us? Or perhaps, just perhaps, are our objects imbued with a playful spirit of their own? Well, we may never know, but it sure makes for an intriguing story, doesn't it? Objects playing hide and seek are another glitch in the Matrix. Nightmares are personal, right? But what if they aren't? Imagine this. 2 Reddit users, let's call them User A and User B, living miles apart, yet drawn together by a chilling coincidence. One fateful night, they both experienced a nightmare so vivid, so terrifying, that it etched itself into their minds. A shadowy figure, a labyrinthine house, a sense of impending doom. The exact same nightmare on the exact same night. User A took to Reddit, pouring their fear into words, seeking solace in the anonymity of the internet. User B, reading the post, felt a shudder of recognition. The description was uncannily similar to their own nightmare. A chill ran down their spine as they realized the impossible. They had shared the same nightmare. The Reddit community was abuzz. Comment 1 from User C offered a theory. They suggested a phenomenon called collective unconscious, a term coined by the famed psychologist Carl Jung, where certain elements of a dream are shared across cultures and individuals. Comment 2, User D, shared their own similar experience of a shared nightmare with a sibling, adding credibility to the unfolding mystery. User E, the third commenter, hinted at a cosmic connection, suggesting that User A and User B could be astral twins, souls connected at a deeper spiritual level. The final comment from User F brought in a dose of skepticism, dismissing it as a mere coincidence, a random firing of neurons creating similar dream patterns. So, what do we make of this? Are we looking at a simple coincidence, a psychological phenomenon, a spiritual connection, or perhaps a glitch in the Matrix? Or is there a possibility, however remote, that our dreams aren't as personal as we believe them to be, that they could be shared, experienced by others in a realm beyond our comprehension? Shared dreams, a coincidence, or a glitch in the Matrix? What if you meet someone you know, but they claim to have never met you? Now that's an unsettling thought, isn't it? This is exactly what happened to a user on Reddit. They shared a story about bumping into a friend at a local cafe. The friend, however, looked at them blankly and claimed they'd never met before. The user insisted, bringing up shared memories and experiences, but the friend remained adamant. The encounter left them questioning their own sanity. The story sparked a flurry of comments. One user shared a similar experience, saying they too met a friend who didn't recognize them. Another suggested it could be a symptom of something called Capgras delusion, a disorder where a person believes someone they know has been replaced by an imposter. A third user offered a more supernatural explanation, proposing the idea of parallel universes. They suggested that perhaps the friend was from a different timeline where they hadn't met. And a fourth user, perhaps the most pragmatic of them all, suggested the friend might just have been playing a practical joke. This strange encounter left more questions than answers. Was it a simple case of amnesia? Was it some sort of prank? Or was it something more inexplicable, something beyond our understanding of reality? A case of mistaken identity or a glitch in the matrix? What do you think? Ever been stuck in traffic that suddenly disappears? Now, that's an experience one Redditor had, which they shared on the forum. Picture this: you're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, horns blaring, engines revving. It's the usual gridlock we've all come to know and loathe. But then, in the blink of an eye, it's all gone. The road ahead is clear, no cars in sight, as if the traffic had been swallowed up by the earth. This Redditor was left scratching their head, trying to make sense of the sudden disappearance of what had been a traffic nightmare. They checked their rear view mirror, half expecting to see the traffic resume behind them, but there was nothing. It was as if the traffic had never been there at all. Now, imagine the comments section lighting up with similar tales. One user chimed in, "Something similar happened to me once. I was stuck in traffic for what felt like ages, then poof, all clear, still can't explain it." Another shared, "I've had this happen. 1 second, I'm cursing the traffic gods. The next, it's like I'm on an open road in the middle of nowhere." A third user brought a bit of humor to the discussion, joking, "Maybe we're all part of a giant game of SimCity and someone just hit the clear traffic button." While a fourth speculated, could it be a glitch in our perception, a momentary lapse in our brain's processing of reality? Phantom traffic, a figment of imagination, or a glitch in the matrix? Before we continue with more intriguing stories, a quick interlude. You know, we're on a mission here at the Weird Reddit 111 channel. A mission to explore the unexplainable, the eerie, the downright bizarre. But we can't do it alone. We need your help to reach a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. To those who've already joined us on this journey, a heartfelt thank you. Your support means the world to us. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. Not only will you be the first to hear our latest stories from the fringes of reality, but you're also helping us to grow and continue sharing these fascinating tales. And hey, if you're enjoying the content, why not hit that like button and share the video with someone who might appreciate a good mystery? Now let's dive back into the Matrix. These stories have taken us into the realm of the unexplainable. We journeyed through the matrix of reality, where we confronted puzzling events that defy logic and understanding. We delved into 10 captivating narratives, each one unique yet bound by the thread of inexplicability. We started with a reality check, where the familiar suddenly became unfamiliar and unsettling. The Missing Hour story then took us on a ride through the uncharted territories of time, where time seemed to have a mind of its own. The Reappearing Object story, on the other hand, challenged our understanding of the physical world, making us question the permanence of loss and the nature of reality itself. The shared nightmare narrative pushed the boundaries of our perception of dreams and their connection to reality. It stirred questions about collective consciousness and the possibility of shared psychic experiences. The Unexplainable Encounter story added another layer of mystery, making us wonder about the nature of the unknown and our interaction with it. The Phantom Traffic story was a journey into the surreal, where everyday mundanity transformed into an enigma. It reminded us of the unpredictable and erratic nature of the matrix we inhabit. Finally, we took a moment to reflect on the Weird Reddit 111 channel's journey, thanking our new subscribers and viewers, and expressing our hope to reach 1,000 subscribers. We hope that these stories have sparked curiosity, encouraged questioning, and opened up new ways of viewing the world. Are these truly glitches in the matrix, or are they mere coincidences that our minds struggle to explain? You decide.